guys, welcome to Busy Being Bigger. I think we're on week 6. I don't really know. I know I was supposed to record a video last week, but as my fellow spoonies know, life with a chronic illness is so unpredictable. And last week was a really tough week for me as far as my health goes, and I kept saying I'm gonna record the video when I feel better. Not just physically, but emotionally, because I always want my videos, my channel, just everything I put out there to always be hopeful, to always fill people with hope, to always give a light to the end of so many different tunnels that we face. And I found that I just couldn't. And that's why this week's topic is what to do when you just don't. And for me, that means what to do when I don't want to be sick anymore, when I'm tired, when I'm really tired, when the thought that this disease is incurable just gets to me, when the pain gets to be too much, when getting out of bed is a struggle, and walking is a struggle, and living is a struggle. It's hard. It's hard a lot of the times. Sometimes I can push past it. I can just say, you know what, no matter what I'm going through, no matter how bad fibromyalgia is making me feel, I can push past it. But there are times when I can't. And last week, even yesterday, I just couldn't push past it. Even right now, as I'm recording, as I'm going through my day, it's still really hard because I'm tired. And I feel like sometimes the only people that you can talk to when you are tired like this is people who know what you're going through. And I find that that's what keeps me going, even when I'm tired and I want to stop. The thought that when I first was diagnosed, there was no one to help me. There was no one to say, hey, me too. So I made a point to be that person for other people so that when they see me, they can see my struggles, my hard times, my feelings of tiredness, and say, hey, me too. I really didn't want to record a video today. I didn't want to record a video at all. But I think about some of the times when I was feeling the worst and wishing for someone else that understood what I was going through so we could talk about it. So I'm recording so that we can talk about it. Because chronic illness, it sucks a lot. And some days it doesn't matter how much makeup I put on, how nice I dress, how great my hair looks. It still sucks. And you get tired. And a lot of times it's hard to explain that to the people around you. It's like they don't get it. Because they don't know what it's like to wake up and your legs just don't work the way they're supposed to. And you're always late because your body sometimes does not cooperate on a timetable. And sometimes you miss things because you're just so tired. And it's like, I know I tell you I'm tired all the time, but that's because I am. And most days I do things with a pain level of 10. And some days I can't push past that. And some days you might not be able to push past that either. And that's okay. It's okay not to have a positive outlook about all of this all the time, because who in the world can feel happy all the time when you're in pain? Maybe other people can, but I can't. And one thing I said I'm always going to do is to be 100% honest and 100% real. And I want you to know, if you're chronically ill, you're not by yourself. Because God, this life can drive you crazy. Last week I sat down on my bed and I just cried. And I couldn't really stop crying. And I think that because I do have my business and I do have a company and I am publishing my book, I think sometimes I set unrealistic expectations of myself. I say to myself, you have to be hopeful. You have to always smile. You have to always be on a certain level, but I can't always be that person. Sometimes I am the person that's sitting at home crying. There are days when I sit in my bathtub and I'm angry because a lot of this just doesn't seem fair. I know God would never give me more than I can handle. There are just some days when fibromyalgia gets too much for me. And I think it's really important that I'm honest about it. Not just for me, but for anybody who could ever watch this video. And it's not just fibromyalgia, it's Crohn's disease, it's lupus, it's sickle cell, it's whatever illness you have that there's no cure. Or maybe you haven't even come to the part where they've diagnosed you yet and you're just always in pain. I know it hurts people around us to see us like that, so we try to put on brave faces for our parents, for our siblings, for those we love. But where do we get to be just us? Where do we get to be honest about our pain that we're going through? Where do we get to be honest about the fact that, you know what? Some days this makes me depressed. Where do we get to be honest about the fact that I cannot take another day of this excruciating pain and I am tired, and just for today, I don't have it in me to give you a smile, to say I'm fine when you ask me how was my day. Sometimes we don't have that, and that's okay. And you can't let people make you feel ashamed of how you feel just because you don't look sick. Because my God, what the hell does looking sick look like? Do I have to walk around with dirty clothes and mascara running down my face from tears for you to understand that I'm in pain? No. I don't care if my face is beat for the gods and my hair is slayed like no other and my outfit is just everything. Doesn't change the fact that I'm in pain, that I'm hurting, that I'm tired. And if you are someone watching this video who loves someone with a chronic illness, understand the days where they can't smile for you. Understand the days where they don't want to be bothered. Understand the days that it's hard. And there are gonna be days where they say, I'm tired. I don't want to take any more medicine. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired. And you have to be okay with that. Don't push them. Just love them right where they are. Some of the best times I've had with those who support me when I'm feeling just down and depressed and just in so much pain I can't think straight. There's times when my best friend would come over to my house and we'd just sit there. We'd watch reruns of Law and Order for hours and hours and hours. And sometimes I talked and sometimes I didn't. But it meant a lot to me that she was there, that she was just willing to sit there with me. She wasn't trying to tell me how one day it's going to get better or how God's going to heal me or how you just have to pray your way through and be strong. She just sat there with me, and she understood that I just needed a physical presence to be in the same space as me so I don't feel so alone fighting this battle. If you're watching this video and you're fighting these type of battles, you're not alone. You're never alone. There's so many of us out here who feel the same way that you do. But it is so vitally important that you at least let someone sit on the couch with you. And even if you don't like Law and Order, watch whatever you want. But find some way to just, I guess, get it out. I guess that's what this video is for me. It's getting it out. And if you want to write a video back to me or record one, right? That's fine. I'll watch it. Sometimes I don't even call my friends on the phone. I'll just send them a bunch of snap videos. Or maybe you just want to send me an email. Sabrina@biggerthanmydiagnosis.com is always available. And maybe you just want to watch the video and say, hey, that's cool. She understands. And it's okay that today I can't be strong. Because that's okay. It's okay to feel like that. And you can't let anyone ever make you feel bad for feeling like your chronic illness is overwhelming. I hope I feel better next week to record maybe a more preppy video. But in case I don't, I'm still gonna record and I'm still gonna tell the truth. Because being fake and trying to hide my pain that I'm going through isn't helping me, and it isn't helping the people that I'm trying to reach, and it isn't helping the people who love those with chronic illness. It isn't helping anybody to lie. So I guess what I'm saying is, if you're tired, that's okay. Be tired. Just make sure you're honest about it. Be honest about it. Because unless someone's living with your disease, they pretty much can't tell you how hard it is. So just be yourself, okay? Because we all get tired. I'm tired too. Bye guys. See you next week.